Guys, it's Epic Underworlds, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you another of my old PCGs called the Abyss. This one was made on the planet Gondo, and I believe it was made in either 2021 or 2022, somewhere around that time. So yeah, this game I played quite a few times. I brought it to my PCG club back in the day, and I remember it being a really fun PCG. I think we had like 4 people playing this game at once, but it takes place kind of in the underworlds of Gondo, which is a setting I really got to develop more on. So yeah, this is the cover. I think it looks pretty cool. This game was inspired by the D&D book called, I think it's Into the Abyss, so it doesn't really have any correlation with it other than the name. So you start here. This is kind of one of my more classic screens. We have Vespater. If you remember him from Mech Strike, he kind of is a creature that floats around on these floating islands, and he throws rocks at you. Then we have Turret Joe, who is a sentient cannon who shoots unlimited cannons at you. And you start here. We basically jumped these rocks. I rolled some dice, and if you got hit, you took some damage. That's pretty much how we used to play PCGs, and that's how that screen worked. Moving on, we go into this one. This screen, you see Zuvak, and the reason you need Zuvak is so he can hack into that chest. So you can get, I believe it was like a grapple hook, so you could use that rope to descend into that abyss hole, which you don't know where that leads to. There's also a suit of armor, which I think that was in a plate of glass, so you could have also used the grappling hook to break that to get it. Then we go down into the underworld. That character's on the wiki. I forgot his name, but he's some sort of serpentillion. There's a little secret Mercado coin there, and some bones with a bag of Mercado coins. But you basically got to defeat him. I don't remember the puzzle here. I think it was just basic combat that we had in that old system. Then we see Totorobot here, and he says, "You are in the Gahari mineshaft." So I guess that's canon now. There's officially a mineshaft in somewhere under Gondo called the Gahari mineshaft. And the puzzle here is you basically had to take these broken minecarts, fix them, put them on the rail, and that's kind of a thing where you push it up and down, and it allows your minecart to move. There's a stick I think you had to get out of the way. So yeah, super basic puzzles. I'm not really seeing too much complicated things in this PCG, except for this part. So this is a really cool puzzle. So you're about to go into that pit of creatures that are pretty evil. You also have an archer shooting at you. So basically what you had to do is you had to somehow block the archer hit and also ricochet the archer hit onto the sign to turn it. So your track would change and you would go onto the safe one, and then also take out the archer. So that puzzle was actually pretty good, and that is how you beat that screen. And I actually really liked this puzzle because if you guys ended up defeating him, you got a ton of Mercado coins for your next game that you played, so that was super fun. Horribot says you are facing Darton, so I guess this is Darton the Serpent. I should probably wiki him, he's not wikied yet. To defeat him, you had to take this giant rubber band, attach it to these 2 spikes, and use it as a slingshot to fill up these rocks, and you could take him out by shooting him. This puzzle was from this movie I watched. I think it was Lord of the Rings or something, but there's 1 weak scale on the serpent, if you see here. You basically got to shoot the rock right there, and it'll take him out. And that is my paper computer game, The Abyss. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next PCG video.